Hey everybody, it's Arnie here, and I want to show you some of the PowerPack Engine Drives. So those of you who know me already know that the PowerPacks are designed to mount these forward neutral reverse gearboxes with both the small and the big block industrial GX style engines. They range from 196 to about 500 cc's, and the PowerPack brackets will basically allow you to mount one of these engines, the corresponding gearbox, a CVT belt drive transmission into one standalone power unit. So if that interests you, then listen on, because I'm going to tell you all about them. Okay, so this is the power pack for the small block. This encompasses the 196 to 224 cc GX style clone motors. We have two versions of PowerPack, PowerPack small block PowerPack, or 212 PowerPack, as I've been calling them. One is the light, one is the deluxe, and they're really similar. The only difference being is that the light version does not have this provision for this battery mount and a jack shaft. So the deluxe does, and if your engine has an electric start or you need some additional gearing options, then you can opt for the PowerPack Deluxe with a jack shaft. Otherwise, the light version will accommodate both a CVT belt drive with the backing plate, and it's actually designed for this forward neutral reverse gearbox. So you can see the PowerPack light mounted on the J-frame right now that I've also provided a drawing for on our website. And there's a brake kit available that uses Yamaha Banshee rotors and brake calipers. And you can buy all that stuff off Amazon for quite inexpensive, quite reasonable prices. So this guy's got a 35 chain going to a 78 tooth sprocket, and it's going to give you, I think it's like around a 7.5 to 1 gear reduction. So most people won't need much more than that, especially if you're running around a 22-inch or less tire. And yeah, so that's kind of just ties it all together, puts it on a J-frame that is made out of 1x3 tubing, rectangular tubing. There's an adjuster here so you can adjust your chain tension to your final drivetrain. And there you can see the almost 10-inch Yamaha Banshee disc brake mounted on the axle. These brackets, which I call the Banshee brake kit, will mount either a Yamaha Banshee brake caliper, and will also mount a Trailmaster hammerhead caliper if you wanted to put your disc brake on the left side. And why would you do that, you say? Well, say you got a PowerPack Deluxe with the jack shaft. You can see the gearbox, same gearbox as the light, but the Deluxe, instead of running to the drive chain, runs it to a jack shaft. And then there's some bearing provisions built into the PowerPack, and it'll put your sprocket on the right-hand side. So then you need a right-handed drive sprocket. And if you have a right-handed drive sprocket, you need a left-hand mounted disc brake rotor. And then that's where you would use that same rotor, but just use the Trailmaster hammerhead caliper. And these brackets will accept either or, so it's up to you. So you buy one kit and you have the versatility of buying either of those calipers, whatever suits your needs. And then we move on to the big boy. This is the big block PowerPack, and thank you for all who have purchased a big block PowerPack so far. That basically is the bracket that will mount this engine with this heavier duty 40 series gearbox and a 40 series CVT clutch set. And this particular unit is powering an IRS spool, which we just put together. Again, we're using the Yamaha Banshee brake caliper, and they're a nice brake because they have a parking brake built in, which is a nice handy feature. So this is using Mazda Miata CV axles, and it's going out to a set of mini hubs. Well, it's planned to go out to a set of mini hubs, and this is the next step in the development process here. But yeah, that's the big block PowerPack assembled on the big block J-frame, which again is made out of 1x3. And I hope to have that drawing up on my website again, or as well, soon. So if you like that, then check it out, www.ecocycle.ca. And right now I'm selling the PowerPack bracket, so you can mount your engine to your gearbox. And I've got some drawings for the J-frames. I've got the Yamaha Banshee brake kit for 1-inch solid axles. And yeah, I'm just trying to get all this thing rolling so it's easy for somebody like you to put your project together. And back to the small blocks. And again, CVT plate or gearbox, the PowerPack will accept either one. So even if you don't buy the gearbox, or you don't have a gearbox, you don't want a gearbox, you can always upgrade to the gearbox later, because everything is just designed to bolt right in. And the drive sprocket is going to be in the same pretty well location. So yeah, minimal changes for your vehicle if you do decide to upgrade. Okay, so there you go. You can see the drive sprocket right there. That's on the Deluxe with the jack shaft, and if you were running it direct from the gearbox, you would run it right to your rear drive axle. Okay, I'm Arnie. If you have any questions, reach out and check out www.ecocycle.ca. We got a lot planned for 2025, and thank you for all those who have supported the endeavor so far. See ya.